Yes, dear, we'll be back next week after Everybody Loves Raymond.
Now stay tuned for Baby Bob.
Was this really the best idea? I mean, eating with a baby is tough enough, but now we're entertaining?
It's your father and my mother. I'd hardly call that entertaining.
Oh, I don't know. Serve them alcohol, introduce the topic of same-sex marriage. I'd watch that on pay-per-view.
Walter, I need this. It has been such a huge adjustment for me, giving up my career to be with the baby full-time. Don't get me wrong. I love being home with Bob. I wouldn't trade this time for anything, but you have no idea what it is like being cooped up all day with no one to talk to.
Honey, it's our parents. The best you're going to do is talk at them.
I'm so desperate for adult conversation. Even that sounds good to me.
Okay, we can do this.
So, Madeline, it became official today, didn't it?
Yes, I am a single woman again, free at last from that horrible man.
Mother.
Yes, I know, darling. I'm sorry. He's your father and you love him, but it's true. I don't know what that man cheated on more, his taxes, his golf game, his mistress, or me.
Golf game. Well, I must say, Jack's leaving you was a real shocker.
Why? We fought constantly and violently, frequently in public.
Well, I know, but between your personality and his gun collection, I never saw things ending in divorce.
Well, it did, and I got the gun collection. Anything else you'd like to add?
Oh, I did the funniest thing today. I was in the middle of changing Bob's diaper, and the phone rang, and it was one of those calls. Isn't it time that you refinanced your house? Oh, no, I'll get it.
Here.
No, I got it. My job.
Actually, something really cool happened at the office today.
It isn't a public relations story, is it?
I work at a public relations firm. If I have an interesting story about work, chances are it's not going to be about my breakthrough at the lab.
Why did I even name you Walter?
So that I get beat up every day by kids named Jamal and Loco?
Walter Lippman, Walter Cronkite, Walter Winchell, all great newsmen. My profession. And you spit at it by being a PR flack.
Anyway, I'm sitting at the office, making life hell for journalists, when who do I look up and see but former President Clinton? He gives me one of these, and he compliments my tie.
Unbelievable. That tie.
Yeah, he liked it so much that I offered to give it to him, but he turned me down.
Sure, last time he complimented someone and they took off a piece of clothing, he got impeached.
Say, honey, you never finished your story.
Oh, right. Well, after the phone call, I went back and I changed Bob's diaper. Again. I had done it right before.
So was he imposing in person?
Well, he's only a 6-month-old, and I'm not one to brag, but I don't think he'll disappoint the ladies.
Actually, I was referring to...
Yeah, I know.
I was at your sister's this morning. Do you know what that amazing daughter of hers did? She changed the channel on the television set.
She didn't.
And just as Rosie was about to belt out a medley with Tyne Daly, so you know it was no accident. I tell you, that Grace is amazing. By the way, you might want to read a tad more to Bob. Your sister says it helps later with their verbal ability.
Karen doesn't say that. I say that. I just told her that last week.
But what difference does it make who says it, darling? The point is, she's right. I mean, just look at that little amazing Grace. I mean, not that Bob isn't special, too. I mean, don't worry.
Do I look worried?
You look something.
Trust me, it isn't worried. I don't mean to get snippy, Mother, but it seems like you never approve of anything I do.
Oh, sweetie, don't be silly. I love everything that you do. I love that you live in Santa Monica. I love the way you've decorated the house. I love those vases.
Oh, Karen gave me those for my birthday.
She has the most wonderful taste, doesn't she? Well, I must be off.
Oh, so soon?
Yes, I have a luncheon to attend for the blind. Oh, gosh, or is it the deaf? No, wait, it's to benefit Alzheimer's.
Apparently not a moment too soon.
Don't laugh, it's hereditary. Goodbye, darling. Bye, Bob.
Oh, God, I'm telling you, Bob. Between my mother and not sleeping and being cooped up here all day, I'm losing it. Losing it!
No, you're not, Mom. You're just a little stressed out. That's all.
Wow. I'm really losing it, Bob. I thought that I heard you talk to me just then, but... Yeah. There's this.
That tickles.
It's the cow.
Mommy, don't be silly. Cows don't talk. They just moo.
Oh, my God. It was you. Bob. You were talking. And I wasn't just hearing it in my head, right?
No, that was me. You seemed pretty upset, and I just wanted to make sure you were okay. You know, like you do for me. Did you peel an onion earlier?
Oh, God. Hi, Carlos. Hey, it's me, Lizzie. Is Walter there? Great. Hey, honey. Bob's talking.
Wow, that's great. Say, that's really advanced for his age, isn't it?
You have no idea.
What was his first word? Was it dad?
I think you better come home now.
Did you get it on videotape?
I think you better come home now.
Well, honey, I got this meet.
Daddy's coming home from work early today.
Really? Sweet. Well, what do you think? Should we change out of the PJs?
Sure. If you want.
Yeah, I was talking about you.
Thank you for calling American Express. This is Tara Hilton. How can I help you?
Talking to our card members, I just enjoy doing that.
I've been an American Express financial advisor for 13 years.
I get to know customers. I listen to them.
They can give you all the service that you need.
Thank you. We were able to make different travel arrangements.
Some small way, you were able to influence people's lives.
It helps take out some of the stress in their life.
Which is an amazing thing to be able to do.
When Tony told his mother we were getting married, she was a little surprised. She expected him to marry a younger version of herself. But she got me. I'm winning her over. She actually gave me her grandmother's tablecloth. It survived 2 generations. Now it's up to me.
Some stains even pre-treaters can't get out, but Tide Deep Clean Formula and Tide Kick can. Together, they drive out many stains other regular detergents and pre-treaters can't.
Married life is great. The 3 of us are having a blast.
After reviewing the standards file, what?
How's it going, Mom?
Mom hasn't studied in a long time.
Mom, do you want anything?
Not now, honey.
Okay.
It's more than just that great peanut taste. Choosing Jif is a small, simple way of letting someone know you care.
I thought in case you needed a break or something.
You made that for me?
Moms like you choose Jif.
When it comes to allergies, I'm a grass, ragweed, pet dander. But my allergy medicine wasn't approved for the pet dander. So it was either get rid of it or get rid of Rufus.
Not all allergy medicines are approved for indoor and outdoor allergies. Prescription Zyrtec is FDA approved to treat indoor and outdoor allergies. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Most were mild or moderate. Ask your doctor about switching to Zyrtec. Zyrtec. That's Zyrtec. Lots of allergies, just one Zyrtec.
This spring, Lowe's is improving home improvement. Because only Lowe's has top choice lumber. With 4 clean sides, prime grade, and center cut. Lowe's also has a complete line of windows and doors, including Pella. And Lowe's promises low prices every day, guaranteed. Lowe's, improving home improvement.
Wednesday, after Survivor, 9 teams will have to run, fly, and make last-minute connections.
You missed the ferry by about 5 seconds.
Finding clues to their next destination will take them from Cape Town,
South Africa, baby.
to a prison cell, to a faith healer's bar.
It's like a combination of bleach and mouthwash.
The Amazing Race after Survivor, CBS Wednesday. Don't miss the first 10 minutes on a special night of Survivor, CBS Wednesday.
The madness continues and the mayhem shifts into high gear as 16 teams continue their wild ride. March Madness, Thursday night on CBS.
okay. I came back as soon as I could. Has he done it again? Has he talked some more?
A bit, yeah.
How's my little guy? Can you talk for Daddy? Can you say Dada?
Dada.
Oh, that is so brave.
Yeah, quick question. Do you prefer Dada? Dad seems more natural to me.
He just talked.
Thank God you hear it too.
Does he?
Yeah.
Is this?
All day.
And
Just like that. Yeah, we were just discussing how Teletubbies can educate, comfort, and disturb all at the same time. I'm so glad I'm not alone on that.
How can you be so calm about this?
I'm not. I've just had time to get used to it. As used to it as I can get. Beneath this exterior is a woman shrieking hysterically.
I see you.
Oh, and she sounds an awful lot like that.
Hey, here's the book.
What book?
The book, honey. The book. The What to Expect book.
The What to Expect book. You want to see what it says on the chapter on what to expect when your 6-month-old starts talking like a Teamster from Chicago. I looked it up. Not really in there.
Did you call Dr. Benny?
Yes.
And?
And he said that in extraordinary cases, they would be able to say mama and dada indiscriminately. I asked if they could carry on adult conversations, and he referred me to another physician.
Like some specialist who knows about these things?
A shrink for me. He says I'm suffering from postpartum psychosis.
We can't both be having it. There's got to be some explanation for this.
Walter, clearly we are in a situation here where we would normally find Rod Serling talking to a camera in the corner of our living room.
Frankly, I would find that a little less unsettling.
I am flipped out too. But the most important thing right now is not to panic Bob.
So, Bob, how was your day?
Not bad. Held a raisin in my fist for almost 2 seconds. But then I dropped it. Then I picked it up. And then I dropped it. They're so darn little. How was your day?
I honestly have no recollection of anything that happened before I came home today. Or ever.
Oh, that's nothing. Sometimes I forget I have ears, and then my hand goes up there, and I'm all, hey, what's that?
When did you realize that you could...
Talk?
Yeah.
To be honest, a couple weeks ago, all these things were going on in my head, and the next thing I knew, they were coming out of my mouth.
Honey, could you... Thank you.
Wow, you guys are really making me thirsty. Mom?
Okay, we're switching to formula like tonight. Well, he's finally down.
What took so long?
Apparently, Goodnight Moon raises far more existential questions than I was aware of.
I still can't believe this. He's more articulate than half the athletes I represent. That's not right.
Well, we knew he was going to talk sooner or later, and in this case, it happened sooner. Much, much, much sooner.
Yeah, we just got a little shortchanged in the goo-goo gaga department. Of course, on the bright side, he can sing himself to sleep.
It's just going to be a little different, that's all.
Yeah, that's just the way it is when you have a freak for a child.
He's not a freak.
Well, he's not normal.
But I would lean more towards genius. I mean, maybe it's just me, but freak tends to have a somewhat negative connotation.
Well, we just know that he can talk. We don't know that that makes him a genius.
Mozart composed music at, what, 4? I mean, that is good, but that is no Bob. And move over, Amazing Grace. Who's got bragging rights now? Give me that phone. I gotta call my mother.
Lizzie, no. No bragging. The minute this gets out, Bob's life and our life will become a living hell. Trust me, I'm in public relations. We don't want this.
You're telling me that the most incredible thing that has ever happened to us in our lives has happened, and we have to keep it a secret?
Honey, Take every child actor horror story you've ever heard and multiply that by 1,000,000. We will be kicking ourselves going, oh, if only he had turned out as well as Michael Jackson. We'll be grateful if he grows up to pose nude and knock off convenience stores.
It's like a miracle.
He is a miracle. Our miracle. Nobody else's. Unless, of course, you want to be on the front pages of the tabloids every week for the next year. Have Bob turned from a miracle into a freak.
I guess I never really thought about it like that.
I know.
I mean, everyone would want a piece of him.
Yeah.
He'd never live a normal life. No one can know about this.
Thank you.
What was I thinking? What kind of mother does that make me?
A proud one. We're just gonna have to protect him until he grows up to be like other kids.
Yeah. When did you get all wise and Father knows best on me?
Must be the bathrobe.
It was very nice.
I thought you'd like it.
Sexy.
Hey, I wonder if I can get my head through this crib. Yep. What? Uh-oh.
Genius, huh?
Got a tough clog? You want it gone fast. And you think professional strength liquid plumber and Drano Max are both the same, right? Wrong. One works faster. Professional strength liquid plumber. On the toughest clogs, it's faster than Drano Max. Professional strength liquid plumber, because faster is better.
Low interest or high pollen? If you're one of millions who suffer from seasonal allergies, you may need Allegra. Only Allegra has fexofenadine, an exclusive allergy-fighting ingredient that gives you long-lasting 24-hour relief without causing drowsiness. For people 12 and older, side effects are low and may include headache, cold, or back pain. Talk to your doctor today about allergies and free Allegra samples. Once daily Allegra. Real relief for real living.
My favorite movie is Lion King. The Lion King. The Lion King. Arr, arr. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid. I'm a lion and I rule the jungle. I'm a beautiful princess. My best friend is Snow White. I like Pocahontas.
Ray's daughter wants to know about the birds and the bees.
What?
Is he up for the challenge?
You don't think I can do it? I could do it.
You know what? You can be there and I'll explain it to the both of you.
And all new Raymond, CBS Next.
Wednesday on 60 Minutes 2. After two brutal murders at Dartmouth, what this teenager has to say has a lot of people worried. 60 Minutes 2 at a special time, 10, 9 Central.
Okay, now, remember what we discussed in the car, Bob.
Right. No talk. Why?
Why? Because of, the law.
There's a law?
The, babies are not allowed to talk in supermarkets law of 1999. We voted against it, but it passed.
What happens if you break it?
You go to jail.
Pretty tough, huh? This law, I mean. Oh, jail's funny to you. Being in the crib forever. You know, pal, I'm just asking for a little back and forth here. Come on. Nobody's watching. So that's the way it's gonna be, huh? Should have expected as much from someone whose mother buys him diapers with baby chickens on them.
So, How did everything go?
Well, okay, I guess. Except for this baby at the market. He was just so rude to me.
Still not used to it.
I mean, I get it. There's a law. But the kid wouldn't say a word. It's like I didn't exist.
A law? What law?
The babies are not allowed to talk in Supermarkets Law of 1999. Thanks for voting against it, by the way.
Sure. What is he talking about?
Oh, honey, about that, there's no law.
But you said there was a law.
Why would you lie to him?
I was protecting him.
Is it monsters? Are you protecting me from monsters? I don't like monsters.
No monsters. I didn't know what else to do. I mean, being a mom was hard enough when he wasn't talking.
Honey, I understand.
No,
but...
you don't. I feel lost half the time. You know, I was kind of hoping that I could figure things out as I went along. You know, kind of coast a little before anyone tested me.
You mean you don't know how to be a mommy? You're just winging it?
I don't have all the answers either.
Oh, great. You guys know how to drive a car, or are you just faking that, too?
He understands things. I think you gotta tell him the real reason, not just make up fake laws. You're his mother, not a Mississippi sheriff.
Okay. Bob, I made up the stuff about the law because I didn't want you to speak in public. I'm sorry.
Oh, why? You guys seemed so proud of me yesterday.
And we are proud of you. It's just, Mommy didn't want you to speak in public because babies just don't usually talk.
I talk.
Yes, and you are unusual in that way.
What, unique?
Special. Very special.
Yeah.
Other babies don't talk? I'm different than everyone else?
Unique.
Special. Very special.
I don't believe it. I'm a freak.
Yeah, truth was the way to go.
No, you're not. You're different, but all the great people are different.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Scientists, athletes, Superman. Who wants to be regular like everybody else?
You mean like how Mom doesn't want to be a regular stay-at-home mom stuck home with me all day?
Bob, why would you ever think anything as silly as that?
Dad told me.
You told him?
It was a few days ago. I didn't know he could talk.
Okay. Bob, the truth, the real truth, is that, no, part of me doesn't love being home all day.
Honey.
And that has nothing to do with you. And then there's this other part of me that loves being home all day. And that has everything to do with you. Remember when Mom was lonely and had no one to talk to? Now she does. I think my life just got a whole lot more interesting.
So does this mean I can talk at the supermarket?
Well, actually, we think it would be best if the talking just stayed between us for now.
Honey, you're only a baby once, and it goes by so fast. We just want you to have a normal, happy babyhood, even if you are special. What, sweetie? What? Did we upset you?
No, it's not that. You guys have been swell. It's just my diaper's been wet since the checkout line. And I couldn't say anything back there, and then I sort of forgot about it, and now I just remembered again.
Oh, sweetie. Don't cry. One fresh diaper coming up.
I can trust you guys on this one, right? I mean, you're not still figuring out this part, are you?
I'm not.
It was the middle of the night. You leave the diaper pail right next to the toy box. It's like you're setting me up for failure. How we doing, hon?
Are you sure we can't get out of going?
Oh, sweetie, we've been through this.
I know, but it's just been a crazy couple of days with so many changes. I'm not sure how I feel about leaving Bob.
Oh, I don't want to leave him any more than you do, but we got to do it. The last guy that blew off one of the boss's dinner parties had his client list reduced to Carrot Top and one of the guys from the Was Up ads, and not the guy you're thinking of.
All right, Sweet Pea, you sure you're okay about us going? You look a little sad.
No, I'm fine. It's just when you leave, for some reason, I seem to forget you always come back.
But we always do.
I know. But remember, I'm still amazed by that peekaboo trick. You're there, then you're not. You're there, then you're not. How do you do that?
Okay, now that's Tila. Now, we know that you love Tila, Bob, but what does it mean when Tila's in the house?
No talking.
That's right, no talking. Good boy. Hey, Tila, thanks for coming.
Anytime, Mr. Spencer. You know, I love hanging with Bob. Hi. Hey. Hey, Bob. How's it going?
Okay, so you have our numbers. Bedtime's at 8, and we'll be home before 11.
Bye, sweetie. Bye.
Bye, Bob.
So, did you tell him yet?
Yeah.
Well, how did it go?
They flipped out.
Oh, I knew it. Parents, man. Try coming home with a pierced belly button.
What? Why on earth would anyone ever want to do that? I mean, I can still remember when mine turned black and fell off.
Really? Mine just got infected for a few days.
Hey, you live and learn. You can't let my folks know you know, though, okay? They're real big on that.
Got it.
So, how are things with that boyfriend of yours?
You got an hour?
As long as you're, willing to be flexible with that bedtime.
Deal. Can I put you on my lap?
Are you kidding? I'd cry if you didn't.
Okay, so my question is, should I call him or should I wait for him to call me? And I figure I'm asking you because you're a guy and you should know.
Sure.
I mean, even though you're a baby, you know these things,
I
right?
wasn't born yesterday. Recently, but not yesterday.
March Madness continues on CBS.
Seattle is surrounded by water. And then it rains. And that means car accidents. When that happens, are you going to have a State Farm agent who knows you personally? Or are you going to have no agent and hope for the best?
Over 16,000 State Farm agents.
Our rates are very competitive.
It's no accident. They insure more cars than anyone else.
I'm going to be getting some calls today.
So, set up a department meeting for tomorrow and put in a call to the client. Get them up to speed. Anything else?
Here's a thought. Instead of saving money by not using paper, we could just go to Staples.
Yeah, with Staples 365 savings, they compare prices and back it up with a 110% price match guarantee.
I like that. Jot that down.
Low prices on every item, every day. Staples 365 savings. Yeah, we've got that.
Something new from Veleda.
The new Pro Ring mop with microfibers.
Microfibers?
Right. It cleans even the most stubborn dirt.
And it rings great.
Exactly. Good luck.
The Pro Ring mop from Veleda removes tough dirt easily. No bending, just rinse it. Push and wring. Your hands stay dry, so you can move on to more important things. Veleda, the power of red.
He started hanging out with his new friends, and that mouth. This and that. Use that language at home. We're just not connecting.
Your friends talk you into a cell phone?
No.
Yeah, it's the static, ma'am. Here, Sprint PCS built the largest all-digital, all-PCS nationwide network from the ground up, so your calls are clear.
Thank you. Jason.
Thanks. We all need guidance sometimes.
4,000 minutes for $39.99 from Sprint PCS.
Thanks for the note.
CBS Wednesday on a special night of an all-new Survivor. Don't miss the first 10 minutes when the castaways' lives are turned upside down. Really?
Go with the flow.
Then 9 teams will have to run, fly, and make last-minute connections to win.
You missed the ferry by about 5 seconds.
All new amazing race right after Survivor, CBS Wednesday.
So then I say to Warren, Warren, it's not a matter of requisitioning plastic fasteners. Clearly.
Yes, dear. Shocker. All new